Yeah, hello, this is Dave from cheapbooks.com. I am playing a game called TransOcean. This is version 2. This is actually a pretty cool game. I'm glad that I have it. And there's a version 1. I would say that TransOcean version 2 is definitely better than version 1. I don't play version 1 anymore. So basically, this game is that you have a map of the world, and there are ports scattered across the world, and you have different types of ships for different types of cargo. And you purchase ships and you transport cargo across the world from one place to another. Um, I've been playing games since the late 1970s, and I enjoy playing this game. And I've played many hours with this game. I would say it's beyond an intermediate game. It's a very simple game, but it's challenging. And because it's challenging, I keep on playing it. I'm having absolutely no problem. I'm making tons of cash, and I'm just because I know that there's a trick in the game. There's a certain class of cargo that's highly profitable. And so what I did was most of my ships ship that class of cargo. So I want you to figure out on your own how to do it. So I was able to ship a lot of cargo, make a lot of profits, and I was able to purchase a lot of ships. I don't know how. Okay, I got 65 ships right now. One of the things that I do with my ships is I use a name based on the class of ship. There's 5 classes of ship, and I use the letter A for the first class, which is why they're the Alabama. And you can see the Eugene is class 2, and it goes up to Yellowstone, which is class 5, because it does become a little bit confusing. One of the most confusing aspects of this game is figuring out what ship can carry what cargo and go to what port. Sometimes you're going to have a ship arrive at a port because you want to do a cargo delivery, and you won't be able to do it because the ship is the wrong class. There's a lot of different contracts. In order to fulfill all the contracts in the game, you're going to need hundreds upon. You might need 1,000 ships in order to do it. 65 is not enough. I had trouble fulfilling some of the contracts. And one of the reasons why is because a lot of the contracts require small ships. I have a lot of Class 5 ships that just can't. My Class 5 ships can't do any of these contracts because you have to have Class 5 in both ports. And it might have been my mistake. I probably chose contracts. I chose the wrong contracts. What you definitely want to do is pick contracts that are going to the same place. Like this one goes from Honolulu to Auckland back and forth. You want to go in both directions. You'll save a lot of money. The other thing you want to do is you want to automate ships. One of the things that happens, I have 65 ships, so for one day to go by takes a long time because I got so many ships that have to manage. So when you have a contract that you want to fulfill, it takes a long time. It takes days and days worth of gameplay in order for a contract, or it could take weeks for a contract to be fulfilled. It takes a long time for a boat to actually get to the port. It could take a month of game time, and in real time, that could be a couple days. So it takes a long time for the ships to get to where they have to be. And one of the things you have to do when you buy a ship is you have to upgrade it and repair it. And for the previous version, it took a long time to do the upgrades and repairs. But for this version number 2, it's a lot easier, but it still takes a long time. So you could have a ship that's out of action for a lot of game turns because you're waiting for it to be repaired just for its first term of service. And it's very easy to forget what the ships are doing. You get so many ships and you have no idea what's going on with all your different ships. The first version, you manually brought your ships in and out of port. I don't do that with the second version. Everything is automated. And the other thing is it's a little bit confusing to figure out how to do something. For example, if you want to buy a ship, you have to go and hover over like these yellow highlighted areas like the subsidiary, and some of them like the upgrade dock is blocked by this menu. But it's right over here, and if you want to go to the upgrade dock, you have to go to the menu, and it's very difficult to figure out where did I come from and how do I get back there. Like I just came to the contract list, but I wanted to go back to the upgrade dock, and it's covered by the menu again. So the interface is a little clunky. Even as an advanced gamer who's been playing for 30 years or more, 35 years I've been playing video games. I enjoy playing this game. Even when I'm making lots of money, I'm at the highest class, I get the greatest contracts. I'm still finding the game to be challenging, and I still find it to be fun. It is worth the money. The first version, I don't know if I would say, I would say don't buy the first version. Definitely get TransOcean 2. It's fun to play. There's other games. There's a pirate ship game. I don't remember what it's called, but there's a pirate ship game where you basically do the same thing. However, in the pirate ship game, when you have a port, you can add your own buildings. In this game, you can purchase the upgrade dock, but in that game, you can add production facilities. You can produce products. I don't remember what the name of the game was, but that was a fun game, and this is a fun game. I highly recommend it. Even if you're an advanced gamer, it is fun. However, if you're an advanced gamer, once you learn the trick to making money, it's very easy to make money. There's a certain class of cargo that makes money really quickly and easily. And like of my 65 ships, 90% of them are that class. So I'm always making big hauls. The other thing is the challenging part of accepting these contracts. Contracts are challenging to fulfill, but they're not very profitable. It's a lot more profitable. I can do one run with a ship and make the same amount of money as a 4-month contract. So like 1 or 2 weeks worth of sailing around with some good cargo is worth one of these big contracts. The contracts don't pay a lot, mostly for the challenge. I do recommend the game, but you might get, it's not something that after a month you're going to keep on playing it, you know. For a week, you're definitely going to enjoy playing this game. If you're an advanced gamer, you might get a couple of weeks of fun out of it. But it is going to become repetitive. It's going to be you're earning cash, you're earning cash, you're earning cash. If you're a young game player, these types of games helped me start my own business. I was able to make money with cheapbooks.com because I learned by playing video games. There's certain things that happen in the video games that teach you how to earn money. This is one of those games. If you want to have your own business in the future, if you're entrepreneurial, if you like the idea of making money, definitely play this type of video game. Now, for the latest version of SimCity, I don't know what they call it, but there's a new version of SimCity where you use a server. This is it's about equivalent. The older version of SimCity was a lot more fun, but this is kind of equivalent. You're going to get bored after a certain amount of time once you figure out how to beat the game, I guess you could say. If you want to know how to beat the game, I'm going to tell you. You can look here on the list of ships. It's to deliver fuel or liquid. Liquid-based cargo is the way to beat the game. It pays way more than the other types of cargo, and I have 90% of my ships running liquids, so I just earn tons of cash real quick. And I can earn enough. You can see I have 1.8 million here, or is it 1.8 billion? I earn enough money to buy a new ship every 5 or 10 minutes. That's how easy it is. Okay, so my review of the game is it's advanced intermediate. It's a fun game. Don't pay $50 for this game. If it's your only $50, Civilization 4 is way more fun than this game. Cities in Motion 2 is way better than this game. Banished is way better than this game. However, this game, I liked it better than that Train Fever game, and I like it better than Tropical 5. I'd rather play this game, kinda. Tropical 5 gets boring real fast. Okay, so that's my review. If you have any questions or comments, please post below.